Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. If you're not new here, you are probably very familiar with the fact that I like baking. So today we are going to make Easter cupcakes. Easter is on Sunday, this Sunday, so I thought maybe people are probably stir crazy in their house right now. It might be fun to bake with me. So I just bought these cake mixes at Walmart. I had never tried this brand before, and I thought that they were going to be like a pastel color, which would be perfect for Easter. If you guys are wanting to check those out, they are only $1.50 at Walmart, and they have like all sorts of colors. I thought that was such a good deal because if you were to like food diet yourself, it would end up costing you more money anyway. Alright you guys, so each of these packets call for 2 eggs and a cup of water, so you will need 6 eggs and 3 cups of water if you're doing all of the different colors. They do have different colors at the store that you can choose from too. I just figured these ones would be good for Easter. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to mix them together or just do them separate, but we shall see. I just decided last minute that all of these are like yellow cake flavor. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we'll find out once we have them. So I decided to add a little Hershey's Cocoa to the purple. I'm hoping that it doesn't change the color at all. I chose obviously the darkest color to make chocolate because I'm worried about that. But you'll add 1/4 a cup of cocoa to your mix if you're trying to marble it with different flavors. So I just like that. I like marble better than just plain yellow cake, so hopefully this turns out. Alright, as you guys can see, it did not work out. It is completely round now, so that was a mistake, but I am going to try to add more purple like food coloring. I don't think it's going to work. That was dumb, but it is what it is. It's too late now. Okay, so the purple actually like does kind of look purple. It's just more of like a deeper purple, which is not really what I was going for Easter, but that is what we got. So we'll try it and see how it turns out. So as you can see, for these ones, I did a dollop of each color, and they turned out cool. They turned out pretty cool, I feel. But they did not turn out how I wanted them to. I thought they were going to be pastel because the bags said they were going to be here. I have, the bags here, as you can see, like, on the bag, it's pastel. So, I mean, it could be neon. I don't know. Maybe maybe I just don't know. Oh, there goes an egg. But it looks pastel to me. So I thought they were going to be pastel, but they're not. They are very clearly neon. If you're going for like a Nickelodeon theme, or like if you like the Dolphins and you're like doing a football party or something, this is actually pretty cool. I have to say, it is pretty neat, but not for Easter. So it's just not for Easter. Not what I was going for. But with that in mind, I am obviously not going to redo them. They're just going to stay this way, because I'm not giving them to anyone this time. I wish that I could, and I was planning on sending them off to work with my boyfriend, but obviously with everything that's going on with COVID-19, that is not an option anymore. I would love to still send them, and I think it would make people happy, but you just never know if you're a carrier, so obviously this isn't going to work this time. So that's a bummer, but so nobody's really going to eat these. I mean, I'll probably have a few, and Dominic will have a few, but most of them are going to go to waste, which is also unfortunate. But I still wanted to make this video for you guys because I was planning on doing it before all of this went down. So for the next cupcakes, I'm going to do just these plain colors. I'm not going to mix them together, even though I do think it's pretty cool. It's just not really what I'm going for.
Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
One of the perks of not sharing this with anyone is that I can do whatever I want and touch whatever I want because I don't have to worry about people eating them that, you know, aren't me or Dominic. He's not gonna care that I touched some of this batter. So let's throw these in the oven and we'll see how these ones turn out. Hopefully they turn out pretty good. Alright guys, just pulled these out of the oven. It is pretty cool. Like, this is one that I got a little bit of that orange in, and I just think it looks cool. I mean, I like the mixture better personally, but these are nice. So this first recipe is going to be these little bunnies. All you will need for this is marshmallows, sprinkles, pink sprinkles, any type of white frosting, little mini chocolate chips, and some coconut. So the coconut and the chocolate chips are optional. You obviously don't need eyes, and I just get the coconut because, like, my frosting ability sucks. So it masks my frosting. But if you're good at frosting, you don't need the coconut, obviously. So it's totally up to you guys, or if you don't like coconut. Dominic doesn't like coconut, so I probably won't make many of these with coconut on them, but I am gonna do a few. Alrighty, so first thing we're gonna do is take our cupcake. Here's our cupcake with the crazy colors. Alright. First thing we're going to do is put a little bit of frosting on there. Obviously, you can use a piping bag if you are trying to make this very pretty. But my bunnies, you know, I don't mind if they look a little bit messy. Okay, there's our frosting. And then next you're going to dip it in your coconut, like so. Now you have your little bunny fur. And then what you're gonna do is take your marshmallow and you're going to cut it diagonally. So just like that. You cut it right in a diagonal. And now you should have perfect little bunny ears. So next, we are going to dip them right in our pink sprinkles. And we'll put it right there. Dip them right there. Look good. And then you're gonna wanna take your cupcake and stick your little bunny ears right on there wherever you want. There's your little bunny ears. So that's what it's gonna look like if you don't have the chocolate chips for eyes, which I still think it's super cute. And then you're gonna take your two little chocolate chips, stick them right in there, wherever you think your little bunny eyes should be. And there you have it. Like I said, it's a really simple recipe. It'll take you, like, look at that, took me seconds. Like, it literally will take you no time at all.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on
It's a little cutie. We got all our little bunnies lined up here. These are so cute! Oh my gosh! They're even cuter once you have like a bunch of them done. It looks like a little bunny herd.
see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by the...
Okay, so for our next cupcake, we are going to be making bunny butts. This is what they look like. You got your little cottontail and your little tootsies. It's super cute. So this one's really simple as well. It's not as simple as the marshmallow ear one, but it is still pretty simple. This one you will need Fondant, you can pick that up at Walmart even. I got this big tub of it for 10 bucks, so it's a pretty good deal. Just when you pull it out, you will have to microwave it for 10 seconds per pound, so remember to do that, otherwise it's rock hard. You will also need either sprinkles. I got these at Walmart as well. They were only 2 bucks, and they're like a grass sprinkle. Or you can use food coloring in your frosting and make it green for the grass, which would probably look great too. I just saw these and I thought they were really cute. And you'll need sugar. So you got your cup of sugar here. You'll need pink food dye, and you'll need green food dye if you're going to color your frosting. But if not, then you don't need the green, you'll just need the pink. You need a tip from like a piping bag. You don't really need this, but it is super helpful to measure how big you want your feet to be. You'll need your frosting, whatever kind. You can do white or buttercream. I did buttercream because that's what I like, but you can do any kind as long as it's white. And then we are going to use the top of our food coloring, so if you don't have something similar, or if you didn't get like the same kind of food coloring, that's okay too. You can just mold it with your hands. It's just a lot easier having some sort of base, but you'll see as we go along. Okay, so to start, we are going to separate off our fondant, and you're going to want to roll it in your hands just to make it moldable. If you have a rolling pin, that'll work, but I'm just going to use my hands so you guys could too. Then you'll want to press it down like that. This is going to be for our feet, so if you're only making one or like trying this out with one, I suggest just doing the 2 feet, but I'm just going to do a few because I'm going to be making more. Okay, so for the feet, we're going to use the piping bag, and you're going to just press it down like that. Twist. Put it over here. Twist. You guys can make these as thin or as thick as you want. We probably won't be eating them, so we'll eat like a few of them, but not very many. So I'm just going to make it thicker because I'm not really a big fan of like the taste of fondant. I don't really know anybody that is, honestly, but it doesn't really matter if they're thicker if I'm not going to be eating them anyway. Okay, then you're going to pull up your outsides, and you're going to have these little dots. Now I'm going to shape them. Like that. You want to make it like elongated a little bit. I did basically close to 1 inch on my finger for the feet, because they're obviously not going to be like perfect circles for the little tootsies. Make it a little longer. Perfect. And you're just gonna, I'm gonna go around and do all of them the same. It's okay, you don't have to be hard on yourself if they aren't the same like length, but it's good to try and make them similar. Okay, so now that we got all of our feet made, I'm just gonna set them to the side. I do suggest pulling them up before you let them harden. Otherwise, they kind of stick to the plate and they end up losing their form. So you're just gonna pull them up, put them to the side lightly. So now what you're going to want to do is pull a little bit more off, and you're going to want to put a couple of dabs of your pink food coloring in it. I already made some with the pink food coloring. It took about like 3 or 4 like little strips of it, but it'll probably take you guys, it depends on how big you end up making yours, so just you be the judge of that. And then we're going to flatten that just like we did the last one. These ones I kind of make a little bit thinner, just because they are going to be just for the little tootsies, so it doesn't really matter how thick they are. We're going to use the back of the food coloring for the bigger one, and then for the smaller one we're going to use the front tip of our piping bag. The front tip of our piping bag. So if you guys are doing this and you're only doing one, it's going to be 6 smaller little dots and 2 larger ones, for 3 for each foot for the smaller ones and 1 for each foot for the larger ones. Each of these bigger dots, we're just going to put them right on our little foot here, like so. If they don't stick, you'll just want to wet them or wet your finger a little bit. Don't do it too much, but just a little bit, so that they'll stick. And then that'll be what it looks like a little egg almost. Now we're going to make the little toes. So for that, we're going to use the front tip. So I've got 8 toes and, or 8 feet. So that's 8 times 3. So I need 24. Just remember 3 per foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick our little toes on each of them. These should be pretty close to the right shape if you use that little technique that I just used. So I'm going to do the rest of these and I will check back with you guys when I'm done. Finally, I have all of our little feet ready for us. There we go. So that's what they should look like. For the bunny butts, you have a couple of options. This one, I rolled the fondant into like a ball where, which was really easy. It's a lot easier than the other option, but I just made one and used a tablespoon, and that was pretty easy too. It's just, it all depends on what you guys want. If you're eating the cupcakes, I suggest doing it this way because this is like a dome shape rather than just a ball on top of your cupcake of fondant, which isn't very delicious. But if people are eating them, I suggest doing it this way. If not, then you could just do the ball. It's easier. I am going to show you guys how to do the one that is like a dome shape. So you will need powdered sugar for this. I used a tablespoon and I dipped it in powdered sugar. And that's just to get the fondant to not stick to it. And then you're going to take your fondant and you're going to put it in the middle of your tablespoon and spread it out in your tablespoon. So you spread it out just like that. And it should come right out of your tablespoon if you put the powdered sugar in it. There you go. That's what it'll look like. And then we are going to frosting our cupcake. put your sprinkles. I just put the sprinkles along the outside because otherwise you're kind of wasting sprinkles if you have them on the middle. So that's where your bunny's gonna go. And then we are going to make our bunny tail. So for that, you're gonna take a little bit of this, roll it. You're gonna wanna dip it in some water. And then we're gonna roll it in our sugar. And then we're gonna take a little bit of frosting, put it on our bunny butt where the tail should go. Sorry guys, you can't see that. Right there. And we're gonna stick our tail to it. This way it's a little easier to assemble the bunny once it's on the cupcake. So I'm just gonna put the bunny on the cupcake like that. And then we're gonna put the feet on. Just found it's easier that way with the dome. And there's your little bunny. So cute. But for the ball one, like I was saying, I just roll it into a ball. Try to make it as smooth as possible. Like that. And now we're gonna stick the little feet to it. Here's our last one. We're just gonna put him right on his cupcake. Stick him on there. And there he is. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys try this at home and are staying safe and sane out there. I figured this would be a good, fun little activity for you guys to do while everyone is stuck in their house. Please remember to hit that red subscribe button, hit the like button, do all of the things, and I hope to see you guys next time.